Jackson Podcast.
What's poppin' with you guys? What's poppin', fam?
What's going on, bro? What's going on?
Man, this IAM music. That's what's going on, fam. This IAM.
Oh yeah, This what everybody been talking about this weekend.
Yeah, I was up the night that it's supposed to release at midnight, and I seen all the streamers on. It's like what was crazy. I seen Kai Cenat had 500,000 people in his live.
Jesus.
Academics had like 60,000 in his live.
Damn.
The Playboi Max guy had like 200,000 in his live. And they lives didn't die down. Like, people was waiting on them to react to it. They waited because them boys started going live like 10, 11 o'clock. And the album didn't come out till 7:30. And I was like...
in the morning?
7:30 in the morning. It's supposed to come out at midnight, but it came out at 7:30. You wasn't up to witness that, was you?
Bro, I was at work.
Yeah.
I was at work. I got to work at 4 on Friday. Now I had to be to work at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So when it came out, bro, I wasn't really paying attention to it until I got off.
Yeah.
And when I got off, that's when I was listening to it. And I gave it a couple of listens. And then on my way to the barbershop Friday, I really listened to it.
Okay.
And I like it.
I haven't heard it because I was waiting for this. But I was on them boys' lives seeing the reaction. I was like, I wanted to ask you this. I was seeing a reaction from the people and seeing how many people waited on it. So between those lives, I estimated like 900,000, 1 million people was on live.
I believe it.
Waiting on people to react.
Just waiting. Well, I mean, this album everybody's been talking about, right? Mm. And when he before anything, Academics, I think he kind of got played.
Yeah.
Yeah, Act got played big time.
Tell me how he got played, fam. Talk to me.
Because in a sense, he's the one, that has all the motion when it comes to people putting music out.
Yeah.
He's the go-to.
Yeah.
He wasn't the go-to this time, and everybody was looking like, this album's supposed to be coming out. And Act was like, yeah, the album coming out, yada, yada, yada. He did a whole countdown for the whole day.
Yeah.
And got played like a fool.
And then Playboi Carti was calling in the Kai Cenat stream, giving him all the game and everything. And Act was streaming Kai Cenat's stream so he could be able to get the reaction to it.
Yo, Twitch told Act, log out, bro. You ain't supposed to be here.
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to be on no Twitch platform, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, they hit that suspect situation. Act in trouble, man, and he's losing his steam. He talks about Drake so much that it's crazy. He was saying that the song that Drake didn't make the album because of Kendrick Lamar's contributions to the album, and then he was saying that Drake's song with Playboi Carti was the best song, and all of this, it would have been a better song, and he was saying a lot of things.
You want to know what, man? With that whole thing, like, Act is going to play his position with Drake, right? Even to the point of music. Mm-hmm. But at some point, you really have to understand, if Playboi Carti would have did something with Drake, he had the opportunity to do something with Kendrick. Yeah. And you got to understand, like, who has the momentum right now? Mm-hmm. Kendrick does.
Yeah.
So it would be a smart music decision to go with Kendrick.
Yeah.
Because Drake just dropped the album with Party Next Door, and it seemed like it was a Drake album featuring Party Next Door.
And it's already lost momentum. I'm not a Drake hater or nothing like that, but it had momentum coming out, and it lost momentum like that.
Yeah, it did.
And GNX still number one.
Right.
The song still
it went double. GNX already double platinum. And he dropped that last year in November.
Yeah. Surprise drop too.
Right. So, I mean, at the end of the day, what you're going to get from Kendrick is authenticity, right? Mm-hmm. When it comes to music. And he's going to allow you to be yourself. And you're going to be able to be yourself. Working with Drake, You got to worry about him taking on your persona.
Outshining you.
Right.
Or trying to anyway.
Right. When Kendrick do a feature, Kendrick gon' do what he does on the feature, but you're not going to not know who the artist is.
Yeah, he's gonna let him be himself, or he's
gonna let him be himself, right? So at the end of the day, I feel like Playboi Carti knew what he was doing and knew what he wanted to do and knew where he wanted to take his album. He got 30 tracks on here.
Rightfully so, because he ain't dropped since 2019, ain't it?
Right.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something too. What people gonna be saying, like a lot of young artists think that Playboi Carti has this perception that he's a young artist. I just realized the boy 30.
Right.
He ain't young.
Nope.
He ain't no young boy. So this is a pivotal moment in his career, and he had to make the right decision. But to me, I wouldn't. You know, if it was me. And I wanted Drake on my album, and I wanted Kendrick, I would have put both of them on my album. I wouldn't have.
And you have that choice. It's your album.
I wouldn't have picked a side, but I wonder if they playing the pick a side game right now.
You got a lot of people playing the pick a side game right now. Yeah. For real. Yeah. People are picking this. Yeah, man. You got people picking sides for real. And Drake is in his feelings about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You even got fans picking sides now. That's what's even crazy.
Oh, yeah. I'm not a Drake hater, bro. I like Drake. But what got me about Drake is you can't do battle rap and sue. You can't say that you are of battle rap and you know battle rap and then you sue from a rap battle.
Yeah.
I watched, bro. I've been watching battle rap since 2009. And when I say I watch it consistently, I watch it. It got to the point to where my ex-wife was like, "What are you watching?"
Yeah,
I watch it so much. You get what I'm saying? And the thing about it was when Drake, URL, the Ultimate Rap League, is a battle rap league. Drake introduced them to Caffeine, and they did the Caffeine deal. And Drake came on. And then Drake they did a whole event together, bro. And you know
he was there, wasn't he?
He was there. Yeah. He was in the crowd. He was there. He paid for battles. He put up 125 grand.
Gambled on battles and
to a winner.
Yeah.
All of that, bro. So you can't consume yourself with this stuff and then be a part of the industry, and you pick the fight, you picked your opponent, he kicked your ass, and you sue your label. That don't make any sense to me.
It don't make sense to me though, but the world that we living in right now kind of don't make sense to me because I understand what he did, but I don't agree to it. Because in this day and time, I want people to hear this too, because it's something that people need to understand. We living in a moralist society. Nobody has morals no more in the streets and music and politics and sports. And looking at the Anthony Edwards thing, how he did the girl. Looking at how Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert situation playing out right now. Listening to Trump and the things that he's spewing. Looking at Drake suing over some foolishness. It's just, and Charleston White, the video came out with him
being a snitch.
Yeah. It's just that we living in a moralist society, and let's get on to the song, fam, because that's what we here for. Let's play the record.
Yep.
Yeah, let's play the record.
Now I'm about to apply for Home Depot credit. Now I got a $35,000 credit. We got a temporary receipt. All I gotta do is show her to the cashier, and she gon' let it slide through. All I gotta do is show her to the cashier, and she gon' let it slide through. I'm seeing that hoe out the water. I'm seeing it came out the lake. Look at these diamonds, they water. I'm saying I don't wait for no pussy. The pussy on me, I'm a cutter. She tryna be part of my schedule. I told her, ho, come back tomorrow. I been feeling myself all day. I told her, twin Carlotto. Pierces all on my lips. You know I can't kiss no hoe. I around and seen a hoe. Tattoos all on my face, you know you're not safe. I know killers all in the hate, they do what I say. Ho just text my phone, she wanna come by, but this not the place. I'm an alien off that Mali, I see stars, I see space. He want my swag, I got the whole world on sixes, you too late. I got too many flows, everybody on wait. Once I get on that road, nobody gon' wait.
Let's talk before Kendrick come in. I just want to talk about what you laughing for, guy?
Bro, I'm laughing at
talk.
Yo, his rapping, right? Mm-hmm. You really have to listen to what it is he's saying.
Okay.
In order to catch it. And that's what I'm laughing at.
Yeah.
Because he said, when I'm off that Molly, I see space. Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay. And if you don't listen, you would think he's talking a bunch of gibberish. Mm-hmm. And he ain't making no sense. But he's making sense.
Yeah. He's making plenty sense, but he's making intoxicated sense.
Sense, right.
I get it. I'm going to say this before we finish the reaction. It's not for me. Playboi Carti is not for me.
No. He's not for me either, bro. Like, this is actually my first time listening to Playboi Carti. I've never heard an album. I've never heard a song.
Oh, you never heard a song?
Bro, I've never heard a Playboi Carti song before this album.
I gotta. When we get off here, I'm gonna send you some songs to go back and listen to, cause he got some slapperonis, fam. Like, that's why the industry respect him.
Right. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Like, that's how Kodak was for me, right? When Kodak first came out, I was like, nah. But then I listened to Kodak, and I became a fan of Kodak. I became a genuine fan of Kodak, bro, to where Kodak was putting out music, and I was downloading and listening.
Yeah.
21 Savage was the same way.
You know, it's kind of hard to be fans of junkies.
Right.
I come from the era where, you know what I'm saying, we was more celebrating life and success in the streets and the things that people did in the streets to obtain wealth, and they shining, and the Cash Money era, kind of, you know what I'm saying?
I was just thinking about the Cash Money era, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking about them, you know, like, that's what I grew up on, bro. Like, we was even on the West Coast, like, when Cash Money came out, mm-hmm. Man, I was in middle school, bro. We was what? Everybody everybody throw your roll and put your roll on. Like, man, all that stuff, bro. Like, yeah. My first CD was The Block Is Hot.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy. The Block Is Hot. The Block Is Hot. That was right. Hard. Yeah, that was hard.
Right. You know, Wayne was 16 then. Mm-hmm. 15, 16. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So to hear what music is at now, I mean, even Wayne now, like, mm-hmm. Could I listen to Wayne now? No.
Nah, it's junkie music, really. When I think about it, it's kind of junkie music too. Playboi Carti, I loved him on the song with Uncle Charlie and Tyler, the Creator. Okay. I love that verse. You made my earthquake. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a hit. I love.
That's my song.
The Magnolia. I love a lot of things that I love the song that he's currently on with Lotto also. He has contributed to a lot of music, but it's just not for me. It's junkie music. But let's get into this. Let's keep it going and get into this Kendrick verse, because that's what made the people that really like bars, rap, freestyle even check for his album in the first place.
Right.
Get to it.
Moving on Molly. Pass out them batters. Moving them batters. Pass out them batters. Moving them batters. I fought the crazy. The crazy. Pass out them batters.
The beat go crazy though. I ain't even gonna cap to you. Let's hear it.
Sense on my body.
Kids on my body, and that's on my kids. I kid with nobody. You know what this is. The vamps and the bookies, we just do the party.
What you listening to is that I'm a
The paddock gets flooded, but way over budget, I lose it on tour. I would've said fuck you too, but you knew that the list was full. Having it my way like Usher, dawg. Red and blue diamond like Usher, dawg. Up score on you niggas like Rucker, dawg. I'm sore cause I got it off the muscle, dawg.
Streets ready for this shit right here.
Eliante go big, white gold link fall on the belly. The emerald cut for hers and his. That bitch on point like ASAP Rally. I'm talking about the numbers is nothing, the money is nothing. I really been him, I promise. Say Kenny been heavy out west, and I carry the weight, nigga. I'm Luka Doncic. Conspiracy theories is given, but I must admit it, you got the wrong person. They bundling Maine, Chicago slang. Which one of you niggas a merch it? Merch it, merch it, yeah, merch it. Cardo my evil twin, Cardi my evil twin. My skin is smoother, my teeth is whiter, my stride is longer, my thoughts is brighter. The hate get realer, the love get fake, but when you this great, that's how you should like it.
Moving them baddest. Moving them baddest. Moving them baddest. Moving them baddest.
Okay, let's stop it. Let's react to that verse and those bars. Let me ask you something though, guy.
Mm-hmm.
Did you need this from Kendrick Lamar, first of all?
Nope.
What inspired him to want to jump on a Playboi Carti record?
I don't know. That's the question. I mean, he doesn't. I mean, I guess he figured, you know what? If I'm gonna have some input on your album, I got to do a track with you. That's the only thing I can think, because I think he's on 2 or 3 different tracks on here.
Yeah, he's on 3 tracks. They said Academics brought this out that he was the creative director on this project. I don't know if it's true or not, but you know what I'm saying? That's what Academics said. Academics has been like the voice for hip hop for a while now, but he said he was the director of this. So it's interesting just to hear Kendrick Lamar on somebody's album like this.
I mean, me personally, I mean, he's showing his diversity. I mean, with the beat selection and him,
that's true,
in that pocket.
That's true. That's really true. What's crazy too about this is that Kendrick, what concerned me about him when he annihilated Drake, that's my perception. He annihilated him in the beef. I'm used to Drake being the feature guy, the one that's bringing new artists to the game and all of that. I was concerned that Kendrick Lamar wasn't going to want to rap on new artist stuff, on enough people's stuff to be able to keep his heat. You know what I'm saying? Like how it is. And I'm just glad to see him be on somebody else's album. I want to see him on somebody that we don't know about album too.
Right.
Because I was concerned about that. You know, what was your thoughts like when did you think he was going to start doing features left and right like how Drake was? Or did that concern you at all?
No, it didn't concern me, because now that I know he's not under TDE anymore. Ooh. So now he has more freedom.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it allows him to do more features. Mm-hmm. It allows him to get with the younger artists. You see, everybody on the GNX album was younger cats from the West. Mm-hmm. And a lot of them got deals from doing that album. Mm-hmm.
That's true.
You know, so
they moving heavy now. Them people that was on the GNX album,
right?
Ooh,
so
I didn't think of that. Keep going.
So now he has a lot more freedom to do whatever the hell he wants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. You know, I got a question for you about this too, though, because I seen and I've been hearing a lot of people that's from the South, from my hometown in Tennessee, and just in the southeastern area, say that Kendrick ain't the West Coast that they can relate to. He ain't the West Coast that they grew up on. He ain't the Mac 10 and the West Side Connection and the Snoop Dogs and the Be Legits and the Clicks and all of that. What's your thoughts when you hear people say
that? That's their opinion. I mean, but what do you Kendrick is the offspring of all that, right? Because he has embodied everything. You got to understand, when you're given the torch for a whole coast and you've been at it nonstop, I think yesterday or the day before, I think yesterday was the 10th year anniversary of Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah, that's true.
To Pimp a Butterfly, right?
Yeah.
And it made people go back and listen. And it brought out even more sense. You didn't understand it now. I mean, you didn't understand it then, but you understand it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick is a different artist. He is very methodical and very present about his music. He's not going to let anybody force him and have him do something he don't want to do. He's going to push the line every time, but he's also going to make you think.
That's what I'm glad you said that, because that's what I think about people who gravitate to Southern music and previously West Coast artists. They don't want to think. They don't want to decipher bars. They want easy listening to music. The beat and you just being straight to the point. And that's not what Kendrick is. And if you don't appreciate that side of hip hop, you really don't appreciate, because I heard elements of the East Coast in Kendrick, even though he is personifies the West Coast. I heard the elements of Nas. I heard the elements of Mobb Deep and LL Cool J. I just heard those bars and those. He has that he has a niche to him that is so unique to what hip hop is today that he's making that bullshit rap like just die out. That's why people think hip hop is dead.
That's his whole point. To get rid of the bullshit.
Let the party die.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
You know, and it's crazy because you even have people taking shots at it. 21 Savage take shots. You got all these, Drake affiliates taking shots. And
it ain't even hitting home.
And it's not hitting, but also you have to understand that Kendrick's not going to say nothing but hit a J3 will.
Yeah. He hard too. Pause.
You have people on the West Coast that don't let nothing slide, bro.
Yeah.
And they got to understand that you can play in the politics if you want to, but they will make they will make sure that when you touch the West soil, that you're going to have to
be protected. You
address
have some protection at the end of the day.
Address what you said, because one, nobody said anything to y'all.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when you pick a side.
And that's why
I
can't pick no sides, fam. That ain't me. Me personally, I can't do that.
So it's I don't know, man. Like for me, everybody have their opinion, and I'm fine with their opinion. But when you are when you know hip hop, right? When you pay attention and know that hip hop has to evolve. At some point, you got to go from not saying something to saying something.
Yeah.
And to the people that say that listen and want to hear something, they appreciate what you're saying. Because if you ain't saying nothing, we're gonna. Me personally, I can't listen to you if you're not saying nothing.
Me neither, because that's why you like battle rap. That's why I like battle rap. I like Nas is my favorite rapper at the end of the day, because he's actually saying something. He's being specific with every bar. But I want to tell you something. Don't let me forget to bring up the Gelo conversation, because I don't want to go past us talking about Kendrick being a part of Playboi Carti's album. But since Kendrick was a part of Playboi Carti's album, I'm going to read this Ye tweet, what Ye had to say. And let's just give our thoughts and perspectives on this. He said, Kendrick is an inspiration. Thank you for the vibrations and the spirit. Your meaning, message, and executions are gifts to the world. Now, he said this previously, like 2 or 3 months ago. And just yesterday, he was talking about I don't understand why Kendrick is on Playboi Carti album. He don't fit. You can rap good, but you ain't better than me. He talking all like ridiculous about Kendrick, but you just seen in that tweet that he previously called him an inspiration, called his music good. He loved what's up with Ye, fam?
I think Ye is full of competition, right? Ye is, if you ain't talking about Ye, he feels some type of way.
Yeah.
You know, just like, you know, he walking around with swastika shirts and things like that. If you ain't talking about him, he has a problem. Just like even before the beef or during the beef or during the rap battle that they had, he felt some type of way because it was Kendrick who defeated Drake instead of him.
Yeah, if you's talking about anybody else, I gotta come at that person that you talking about to make me become part of the discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, off Ye. Let's get back to what we was talking about, fam. The Playboi Carti album, the IAM music, and I didn't want to forget about this Gelo conversation because I seen people talking about Gelo is a square. They say he's cosplaying as a gangster in his records, and
Oh my God.
And he's a hindrance to the culture of authenticity in hip hop. What you think about Gelo talking all that gangster shit on the records, man?
Bro, it's crazy because I had just seen his performance at Rolling Loud and he had his shirt off and then his lyrics, bro, I listened to the lyrics and I was like, that's not you. That's not you. And you grew up in Chino Hills, bro. Like Chino Hills,
I know what it is.
Is majority of white people, bro.
Yeah. Nice.
There's actually a prison in Chino.
It is a prisoner? I didn't even.
Yep, it's a prison in Chino. Mm-hmm. And like, what are we doing? You know, and this is what
are we celebrating?
Bullshit.
Like, yeah.
He didn't make it to the NBA, right? Mm-hmm. He squandered his college career away wanting to steal. And then you get a deal based on a track that your brother and them helped you with.
Yeah.
And then, you know, your own Love and Hip Hop or your fiance or girlfriend or baby mama's on Love and Hip Hop, and she helped you get the deal, and you boot her to the side, and it's just now you portraying this, you know, this persona of a gangster that you're not, bro. Yeah. Like, come on, man. Like, when are we going to call a bullshit out for real? Like, at the end of the day, like, you're not living what you rapping about. Why don't you rap about what you're living?
Just be authentic. But you know, people like entertainment, fam. People want to be entertained by the bullshit. What do Charlamagne be saying on the Breakfast Club? A lie is more entertaining than the truth.
The truth. Yep.
Saying. And it's just that her and Gelo talk that gangster shit on records. It's just crazy to me, fam. Talking about tweakers.
It's crazy to me too.
He from the West Coast, but
when I heard it,
his music sound like he from Louisiana somewhere, man.
Man, what? I immediately thought, bro, where are we at? We're back in 2001? Your early 2000s? Like, yeah. What the fuck what are we doing, bro? Like, are you literally going back and listening to Cash Money record albums?
Yeah.
and getting your monotones and your ad libs together?
Yeah. Are we moving the culture
and getting your voice to like, what are we doing?
Cause he rapping like Project Pat on Cash Money,
bro. For real,
yeah.
For real,
yeah,
for real. And it's like, yo, how old were you then, bro? When you born? Like, when were you born?
Yeah,
you were born in the early '90s, right? The late '90s. He had to be born in the late '90s.
You think he's 25?
Bro, he gotta be about, because if LaMelo is in his early 20s,
yeah,
he's the middle child, so he gotta be like 28, 29.
Ooh, Oh, so whatchamacallit ain't 30.
Hold on.
While you doing that, I'm gonna play another track off of this IAM music while you googling it, and we're gonna listen to the one where Young Thug is featured on, because I want to hear what type of time Young Thug on. This is a Playboi Carti album. We're gonna keep talking about Carti, but I want to hear what type of time Young Thug is on. We all need the vibes. Let's go.
Yeah, see the way we poppin'. They tryna see the way we poppin'. Yeah. They doing anything just to get inside this room. Tryna see the way we kick it, wanna see the way we pop it. A couple bad bitches wanna make sure that they vibin'. A rose gold paddock on her wrist because she pop. I make sure she don't stop in it. They say she sauce and we made a couple meal that we spent it all just splodging. I make sure that she vibin'. I make sure that they vibin'. Yeah, I put my bitches on fleek, just across the street. Let my these niggas play with her. I'm gon' build the cheeks, chopped off her waist, new physique. Look like she don't eat. Cashed out Bentley for my bae, ain't no need to lease. This ain't no G-Shite, baby, this for leak. Heard they talking out they neck, feeling froggy, gon' leave. I done made too many instas, stop the flexing, whoa. I can choose which one I wanna fuck, just bring the ball out. Yeah, all that attitude, that bubble gon' be poppin'. Like we handcuffed, sure they know we locked in. She get everything she wants, she know I'm splodging. I don't worry what she doing, cause she doing anything.
We're gonna get back to that here in a minute, though. I wasn't even expecting Ty Dolla $ign to be on that record.
Me neither.
Before we finish up with the brother's age, how old you find that he was, fam? We gotta talk about
Bro, he was born in 98.
Damn, he's 27.
He was born in 98, bro.
Yeah, his NBA career. Oh yeah, he too old to be popping his gangster shit, man.
Bro, there's a time, bro. They put a timeline. He was born in 98. In 2016, he won a high school division championship in 2016. Then they go down this timeline. Bro, this is crazy.
Lonzo about 30 then, ain't he?
Yeah, Lonzo is about 30, 31.
That's crazy. Yeah, Gelo. Yeah, why you
because Lonzo he was born in 97. Yeah, they right behind each other.
Yeah, that's wild, man. That's wild. Popping this tough stuff right now in your 27 years old, talking crazy about tweakers and you a gangster and you'll do this and that on these records at the age you is. Just be yourself, dog, and we'll appreciate you more. Talk about Chino Hills. Talk about how you grew up. Talk about working out, trying to make it to the league and everything. Even though people like your song is getting traction. I think that it's a record label backing. I think that he's getting pushed by the label, and he's just popular because he got two brothers, and he's in the league and everything, and they just putting attention on it. It's not hot though.
No, it's not. And the thing about it is, bro, how you 6'5"? You 6'5", bro. Like, you should be somewhere playing ball. You should not be rapping.
Yeah, that's true. 6'5".
Like, what we talking about? Like, this, it's baffling to me. When I heard the track today for the performance, I watched it online, and I was like, is he really talking about that? Like, I was like, bro, that's not you.
You know how you can tell when a rapper really ain't about that, and we're going to move along in the conversation because I don't want to spend too much time on Gelo. We got to keep it moving with the reaction to the music. It's the movements. He ain't moving right, fam. It's like he ain't lucid enough with his flow, and he ain't got no stage presence.
He don't know how to perform. He don't know how to do nothing. So it's like this, bro. It's like, all right, he came out with a song. He didn't think it was gonna do what it did. It did what it did because he got the promotion for his brothers, and they played it in the locker room or whatever. It blew up, and bro, you don't even know how to perform on no stage. You don't know how to hold no microphone. You don't have breath control, bro. How you end up performing at the All-Star break? I mean, at the All-Star weekend. Like, how? Like, what are we doing?
I don't know, fam.
Bro, you have Dame Lillard. You have all these former NBA players who's out here making real music.
And you could just put somebody else up there to perform. You don't even have to be a baller.
It don't have to be a baller.
But Def Jam put the bag behind them. They trying to, if it was me and you and we invested in Gelo $8 million, I'm gonna put you up on that stage and you got to go to work, dog, so we can make our money back. Yeah, but
yeah. I mean, if he was smart, he'd get the $8 million from one of his brothers and then just pay that off. If he was smart and pocket everything from there, if he was smart.
Yeah.
I'd rather be in debt with my brother than be in debt with the record label.
Yeah, because that $8 million, they might want to make 100 before they let you free. It's
right.
Everybody don't got that mindset though, guys. I think in rap, some people need a label, some people need a push, and some people. I don't think everybody can be independent. I don't think everybody capable of it, fam. Just my perspective of it. But let's get to the verse though, the Young Thug verse. Let's make it. Oh no, let's not get to the Young Thug verse. We just listened to the Ty Dolla $ign, Playboi Carti, Young Thug record. We ain't got the Young Thug and Playboi Carti's verses yet though. But my question after listening to Ty Dolla $ign verse, I don't think Ty Dolla $ign has made a bad song or has had a bad verse. It's weird to me that he is not positioned higher.
Well, I mean, you gotta understand who you align yourself with, right? Ty was the West Coast R. Kelly. Ty Dolla $ign, bro.
Or Casey and JoJo. I say Casey.
Or Casey and JoJo. Whatever you want to call him, because not only do we play instruments, he sings, he raps, he writes a lot. And he was signed to TaylorMade.
Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz.
That hurt him.
Here and there.
I think
because I think me personally, this is my opinion. Like when Snoop bought Death Row, if I'm a West Coast artist, that's where I'm going. I'm going to Death Row. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Snoop has positioned Death Row. It's not the old Death Row. Snoop first artist off of Death Row was actually October London.
Okay.
Then Jane Hancock.
Okay.
These are R&B artists. Then he went back and got the East Siders, and then he went back and made sure everything was right with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So me personally, if I want my legacy to be something, because Snoop is gonna let you do your thing. Wiz Khalifa, on the other hand, is an artist.
Yeah. Snoop an artist too, but he has more of an executive brain.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Would
Ty been better off by himself? I think
Well, Ty would have been better. Ty could have did it by himself, to be honest.
Yeah, because he aligned.
Because
he too. I just don't. It's weird.
Him even doing a album with Ye, I didn't understand that.
You know what I wish?
I didn't understand that.
You know what I wish would have happened. This is what I wish would have happened. I love West Coast music. And I don't think a lot of people that is from this region that I'm located in understand this aspect of what 2014 was. I wish Dom Kennedy, Nip, and Ty Dolla $ign would have formed Casey Veggies. You know what I'm saying? All of them boys, they would have formed something on their own. That 2014 West Coast resurgence with them boys.
Yeah, YG, all them. Yeah.
That's all I say. Like I wish they would have been the new Death Row, the new Aftermath. They wouldn't have. Nip wouldn't have went on his own with Marathon. Ty wouldn't have went on his own with Taylor Gang.
Taylor Gang.
Dom wouldn't
Dom
have
Kenny.
They would have created something together and made a nucleus together and then have artists come up under them because they had something so powerful at that time that I don't think people really understand. I really don't think people understand how. I don't think they understood how powerful that was.
No, they didn't. Nah, they didn't.
Yeah, but I understand what you're saying by aligning with Death Row. But I seen that era when Nip was doing them songs on the Self-Mades with Rick Ross and them, and what's Buddy from Cleveland that was on Maybach Music?
His start with an S. What's his name?
Stally.
Yeah,
Stally.
Yes. Yep.
He gave me West Coast vibes. It's just something about that era. It was they had something powerful, man. That's just my perspective, fam. Let's see if we can get the Young Thug verse. We're gonna play a little bit of the next the song with Kendrick or whatever, and then we just gonna roll up out of here, man. I appreciate your time, guy.
Oh yeah, bro.
Let's get it.
We kick it, wanna see the way we pop it. A couple bad bitches wanna make sure that they vibe in a rose gold Paddock on her wrist because she pop. I make sure she don't stop in it. They say she sauce and we made a couple meal that we spit it out just flogging. I make sure that she vibing. I make sure that they vibing. I don't wanna know, I'm too rich to know. $500,000 in my ears, I can listen on. Green diamonds, now your wrists all pissing on. And I'm ballin' on these pussy niggas chemo. I got Richie now, she can listen now. Fuck the pussy now, got her screaming loud. Call me chain hearted 13 girls. Millions on medallions, all big pearls. Hell long and straight, but got big curls. This ain't a race, I sprint to her. Drown out of space, least out this world. Lower class girl really make a nigga earl. Make sure she get what she want. How I see your ass from the front. How I see your ass from the front.
Oh man, I love Thug, man, but I got nothing but negativity to say. I heard that he's not free. I heard a cage around his bars. He trapped, fam. And the era of that music is so close to being over with. That Atlanta tricking music is over.
Yep.
Ain't nobody get her what she wants. Spend this money on the whole. Ain't nobody. It's a recession.
Nope.
People ain't got no money.
Yep.
We stop. Stop. That excessive tricking that them boys in Atlanta created. It's this close to being over with. But I heard the cage around his raps and his bars. What's your thoughts on that verse, fam?
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I felt like if you're not going to be able to do what you want to do in anything, don't do it. And I feel like he just did something.
Just to get something out or make a quick
just to get, yeah. I get it, but I don't. Like you I don't know. I felt like he came harder on Lil Baby's song than he did this one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did come. Pause. He came harder on Lil Baby's song, but I still was a little bit like, it wasn't that good to me neither though. It was good.
I understand he can't say what he want because they're gonna try to use that shit against him probably.
But how creative you gonna have to be? I'm trying to find a song with Jhené Aiko on it, but I can't find it for some reason on the playlist, the Playboi Carti album with Jhené Aiko and Kendrick Lamar. I can't find the name of the track, but how you gotta be seriously creative. He's gonna have to get back into a rhythm and get back into his bag to be able to do that, and he's gonna have to create a freedom for himself. Like we were saying, being unique. And we was talking about Gelo not being authentically who he is on songs. This is going to be a pivotal turning point in Young Thug's career.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Because he's going to have to adapt. And that, whether you can adapt or not in the industry now, will let us know, can you set a trend? Can you follow a trend? Can you get in and out of a trend? Because that's what's happening now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you're not the big dog no more.
Yeah.
there are big dogs now.
Yeah.
They done took your spot.
Gunna done took his spot. Gunna is the big dog over him now. He was the big dog, but now when I listen back to the songs that I liked of Young Thug the most, they sound like Gunna records to me. It sounds like Gunna took the lead. He did the chorus, and he just put Young Thug on the record, to be honest with you. And I love Thug. It's just that this ain't it. That's all I got to say. I found the record, too, with Jhené Aiko. This ain't it, fam. Let's play one more and get up off of this thing, guy.
Okay.
Backdoor by Kendrick Lamar, Playboi Carti, and Jhené Aiko.
Beto, let's go. She's a good girl till I let go. She can't take on my monster no more. Still play with my answer, Dior. Live life on the hill, I can see her. Don't play with me, gangster, I don't see her. I stay with a 10, she a Leah. It's a whole bunch of dubs, we ain't cheaters.
I'ma make it back and probably spend it all on you. Come through from the back so don't nobody talk. I put them Phoebes on your decollete, I know you feel nauseous. Bitches best stay in they place or move around with caution. Phoebes on your decollete. Baby, pull up through the
Beto.
I'm gonna say something, guy. Like, you might totally disagree with me on this, but listening to this album and listening to the production, this ain't for this. Playboi Carti ain't for me. I don't even know what he's doing, like the rock and roll and hip hop fusion, but the production is elite on his shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how you gonna approach that type of production as a rapper.
And that's the thing. It wasn't for Playboi Carti. Imagine another artist getting these beats, bro. Imagine Kendrick taking these beats and using them himself.
But you know, I didn't want to say this too, but I'm gonna say it. I love GNX, and the production is great on GNX. Don't get it twisted. But the production on this is wowzers, fam.
Yeah.
This shit wowzers, the production on it. And I don't think Playboi Carti approached these beats right. And it wasn't mixed to the level of how I like mixing records. It was too loud for me. It was too hot. It was rock and roll mixed instead of hip hop mixed. Yeah. Let's see what, let's keep the record going.
Beto.
turn the lights down, I'm sliding through the
Beto.
Members only riding through the
Beto.
Vamp like spooky.
I stay with a 10, she a Leah. It's a whole bunch of dubs, we ain't cheaters. Your whole gang just told, who's your leader? My whole gas me up, cheerleader. Take me a cup, seal. Me and Lil Twin locked in, ain't worried about none. Seal. You open your face, lil' bitch, get hit with this gun. Seal. It's opium form, I'm raising these bitch like some duns. Seal. I'm a bomb, I'm something, I'm blunt. Yeah, it's a chase, get a K, hit his chest, hit his waist. We say, I'm the vibe, and it's insane. Beto.
I'ma make it back and probably spend it all on you. Come through from the back so don't nobody talk. I put them Phoebes on your decollete, I know you feel nauseous. Bitches best stay in they place or move around with caution. Phoebes on your decollete. Baby, pull up through the
Beto.
Hey, that's gonna jump in the summertime, fam. I might not be playing it, but I heard that being a summertime record. I can tell what that is. If they shoot a video to that, that might end up being a hit record. Real talk. Real talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
They kind of like that Nokia with Drake.
Yeah, it ain't for me.
It ain't for me.
But I you know,
But,
I'm a listener. But you know, we know what it is.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's your thoughts before we close out? What you want to hear? What's your thoughts so far of the albums that's been released in 2025? And what you want to hear coming for the rest of the year, fam? Album perspective.
Honestly, man, I want to hear some feel good music.
Get back.
You know, I want to get back to the essence of enjoying music.
Repeat.
You get what I'm saying?
Something you can repeat and feel good about.
Yeah. Something that I can play and I can listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like something that I'm just gonna listen to for the weekend, or I may listen to it for 2 weeks, and something else will come out, and I forget about the last album.
Yeah.
You know, I want something that I can groove to, something I can vibe to, something, you know,
that stands with you as a that you can stand on as a person. Like you
right.
You know, that's
Right.
morally who it ain't demonic. They ain't promoting demon
Right.
stuff and drugs and
Right.
all of that. Just
Right.
something good.
It's just something that's personal, right? Something that's gonna give you some life, some perspective.
I think it's gonna take a new artist to do that.
Yeah. I've been listening to a lot of R&B anyway. Like I'm an R&B fool. Like bro, that's my thing. I love hip hop. I love rap. I love hip hop, but R&B, bro, shit.
Yeah, R&B has had a resurgence that's really killing hip hop. Quality wise and everything, hip hop is dead in comparison to R&B. Yeah, I'm with you. I've been on that Leon Thomas heavy too, though.
Me too. But his first album and his last album, yep.
Yeah, he nice.
And then he got the remix, Mutt remix with Chris Brown.
Yeah, I seen it.
I'm waiting for Tank to drop some stuff. I'm waiting for Janae getting ready to drop some stuff.
I'm tired.
You know, Summer Walker, they gonna do their thing.
You know, I love females, and this is no disrespect to the females because I love y'all, but I want to hear some men create something of quality because the women has been dominating. It's not a shot. I salute the women for dominating hip hop and R&B, but I need some male appreciation. I need the males to appreciate the creativity and get back in their bag like how they supposed to be in their bag when it comes to creativity. Because the men been lacking. Just being honest.
Yeah. And you know what, man? Like, I'm glad Leon Thomas dropped something because to me, it was the same male artist that was constantly dropping, right? It was Eric Bellinger.
Yeah.
For when Eric Bellinger, it was somebody that he has worked with, somebody he has pretty much wrote for. You know, you had Usher dropping, you had Chris Brown dropping. I want to hear a new voice. You know, even, you know, you got John B coming back out, resurging. Man, I listened to Glenn Lewis the other day. He's, you know, he got out of the music industry because he said it was just too much politics.
Yeah.
Just a lot of older cats coming back into the game. Jagged Edge just dropped an album.
I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah. They new album is nice, bro. They new album is fire.
Yeah, I got to listen.
Yep. Yeah, it's fire. Like,
yeah. What I want to see in closing, and in hip hop culture, I need that Clips album in a month. I need it.
That's gonna be nasty too. Oh my god.
Look, see, you forgot about that, fam. I need that.
Yo, I completely forgot about it.
I need that Clips album ASAP.
Yeah, that's gonna be stupid.
ASAP.
And you know what? I think they're gonna wait till the summer. They're gonna fuck the summer up.
And you know what? They gonna come
They
out.
gonna fuck the summer up.
They gonna come out with that good. I'm good. The Pharrell beats for the summer. It's going down, and they gonna have K Dot on there. They gonna have Hove on there. They gonna have everybody. All Pharrell beats is gonna be fire. That's what I feel like.
Yep, it's gonna be stupid.
Yeah. Thank you for your time, guy, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Let's make it happen.
Oh yeah.
Brother.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Till the next time, family.
Till the next time, bro.
Chill.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.